Welcome to this edition of India Means Innovation, where we discuss the technologically complex innovations coming out of India. Today, we are talking to Dr. Manaswini Rath of KPIT, Senior Vice President in charge of software-defined vehicles. KPIT is the Tier 1 innovation partner of choice for global manufacturers of software-defined vehicles. Welcome, Dr. Rath.
Thank you.
We live in a software-defined everything world, SDX. And the cars are the best example. They are now code on wheels. So can you tell us a bit more about software-defined vehicles?
Today, the vehicles, be it car or trucks, are driven by millions of lines of codes which runs on high performance computers. Until now, these softwares are distributed into so many small electronic units called ECUs. Now, in the era of software defined vehicles, the application and software gets consolidated, the ECUs and hardware gets consolidated, and the entire software that drives the vehicle runs on this combination of a high performance computer and few small computers called zonal computers. That's how the architecture of the whole vehicle has been changed.
Central compute architecture. Can you tell us about that?
It is complex. First, it deals with huge amount of lines of code. The software starts from personalization to give a experience to the user, autonomy which drives the car by itself, connected. The vehicle has to communicate to the cloud, and the key element of the software defined vehicle is software updates. Eventually, software defined vehicle will provide updates by something called feature on demand. When you need some applications, you ask for it and you will have an update to download the new application into your vehicles.
What it will mean is that companies can monetize a lot of stuff, a lot of new services can be offered through this throughout the life of the car, not just at the time you purchase the car.
That is the motivation behind the software defined vehicle, if I may say. So, when you own the car, the industry is bringing more and more features and applications, right, which you cannot even imagine. Moving forward, through software defined vehicles, you will be given the option, you pay for the applications you need, and that's how more and more applications will be available and the OEMs will make money out of these applications.
So one important impact area of a central compute architecture of a software defined vehicle is sustainability, increased sustainability. Can you tell us about that?
Software defined vehicle also is contributing towards sustainability by reducing the processing power, the power consumption and reduction of the number of silicons, number of hardware inside the vehicles. At the same time, it is reducing the entire huge amount of components and replacement that goes to the after sales services and maintenance. Lot of updates and diagnostics and repair and all these things are done through software by downloading the new updates or repairing it. So, all the hardware has been eliminated.
Wow, and this entire complex central compute architecture has been created by KPIT.
Yes, we are one of the early mover in this space and we initiated such design, architecture concepts, how the software layers runs in the high performance computing. Consolidation is not only happening at the hardware, but all the software are consolidated. So, there is a middleware called vehicle OS, then on top of it lot of applications run there. So, we have been conceptualizing how this software architecture should be, how the network architecture should be, and how the entire the electrical and electronics architecture in the vehicle should be.
Times have changed. Now you are telling the car maker this is how it should be, and you are creating the use cases, you are doing the design, you are doing the architecture, right?
Now it's lead versus being led. That's the concept. So we lead how the architecture should be, how the design should be, how the software should be written, how integration should happen, how validation should happen. So we go and take the first steps to lead these concepts and work together with them. So it's more leadership than being led.
Oh, this is a great example of India means innovation. Congratulations and thank you.